mama, there goes that man. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
West California. NBA4 players are evaluated year-round for games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch. Colleges, universities,
Yeah, for me, I had an interest outside of where New York prospects just got. I like the idea of watching the game yourself without leaving your desk. You know, known and unknown talent across the world. I've got quite a list brewing to send me. I got bad news on that athletic committee.
yeah, hit 2 months of rehab in military.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Forget about taking a flight right now.
Third round.
Radio had introduced.
Hey, this is tunnel staff with 12-ounce cup that hooked over the tunnel.
You know what? Probably
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always...
A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Simmons. And it's Hachimura in its small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Simmons with it. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And the 3 ball is good. Simmons got the first 3 points tonight for the Lakers.
And that'll start us off. Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Barnes. Fires from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Reeves in the corner. Back to Simmons. Fires for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simmons gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
For 3, Barrett. And Davis pulls it down. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
On the free throw, no good. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, two guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
And here is Simmons, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Simmons against Quickly. Simmons inside. 6 on the shot clock. Davis the pass to Hachimura. Here's Simmons. Nails the baby hook. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Tahkitoblu. David.
Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. And a missed late. Los Angeles leading by 7. Now here's James, defended by Pirtle. Here's Davis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that is where Davis hurts you the most, around the hoop.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Quickly. Bank shot, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. Trains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, Toronto no up.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Here's the slam.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Raptors trail by 14. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Boucher's checked in for Grady Dick. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Vincent. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Simmons. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in at the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Olynyk after D'Angelo Russell's bucket.
Yo, watch it.
Mitchell looking it over. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The three from Simmons. The shot, no good. Raptors trail by 18. Back to Brown.
Get there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. Pushing it up. Got a piece of it. Leaps for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 18. Simmons passes to Davis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown kicks to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett against Hachimura. Barrett, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Here's Mitchell. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. To the middle. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 17. Gets in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Screen by Olynyk. Inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
What is going on right now?
Raptors trail by 20.
You got the ball.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Over Davis. And he can't bank that one in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them. And now let's take a moment to see how the. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A 3 from Simmons. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
To the inside. Dick passes to Barrett. Barnes outside from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belonged." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Barrett. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And that one is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to LeBron. Back to Simmons. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Toronto working the ball around now. Dick passes to Barrett. Barnes screen on Hachimura. Barrett with another miss.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. In Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Quickly with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And some changes here for the Raptors. Brown comes in for Barrett. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Connect, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reeves.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
And here's Simmons for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Simmons got 30.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
On the wing, Barnes. Vanderbilt defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The moment Pirtle gets the ball around the hoop, he is so tough to stop.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Obviously, Pearl has been well.
Toronto making a change here. Barrett's checked in.
Who's this thing out?
And the Lakers also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Simmons. And it's Russell in at the point. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simmons dishes to Russell. Out to the right wing. Pass to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 13 points in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Simmons.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Onside, Barrett. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Lakers. And here's Simmons for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simmons got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Barnes. A rebound by the Lakers.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And here's Simmons for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
And here's Simmons for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one breaking down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cowboy.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
It's Dick on the wing. No good on the triple. And Simmons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Simmons got 42 in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
off with the layup. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.